Like, why don't I have deeper, better friendships in general? Like, what can I do to get to that place? I think it was through the podcast. There were other podcasts I was listening to at the time, and his, I think, came up in the, was probably referenced by another podcast I was listening to. I think one of the biggest things to see at the live event is there are other people that have the same thoughts in their head, and are trying to figure out how to, what can I do about this social anxiety? It's nice to actually have a name for the problem that you're dealing with, and to see that other people are making steps to get through it. That there are thought processes that you can use to better deal with those negative thoughts in our head. I think one of my favorite exercises was we went down to a bookstore down the street, and I just struck up a conversation with someone in line, and it was like the exact example that Aziz gave. As you go out, there's a bookstore a few blocks down, and you can talk to someone, about the book they have in their hand, and that's exactly what I did. And the person was very open and friendly about, sharing what the book that she was about to purchase. It's not something I would normally do unless it was a book that also piqued my interest, or if it was a cute woman. I'm just striking up. I just need something to start a conversation with. But yeah, the person, she responded very friendly. I would tell them to know that the situation, or that their perspective on the world around them certainly can change. I think that's one of the first things you'll see in meeting the people, that the world isn't always the dark and scary place that we have in our heads, that people are more friendly, that the mindsets that we have within ourselves that keep us from experiencing deeper friendships, that those mindsets can change, and we can learn the skills in order to have better social habits. I would recommend coming to an event first and foremost for the community, but I also think that there are lots of skills and techniques that are very useful in order to have a deeper social life. Like when someone says to be more confident, like it's hard to know what that means or what that looks like, and it can come down into like hand gestures, or looking someone directly in the face, not darting your eyes, speaking louder, not mumbling. So all these individual nuances of communication, both verbal and nonverbal, are very helpful. I think those are some of the key things that a person will get from the lab event.